Hey guys, BNSF 6951 with the update. I think it's number 7. Anyhow, we're going to start off with something I left out in my last video about roads. First of all, you can see that I added a New Jersey International signal crossing and did a little bit of weathering on the road, as you can see. And of course, I ran out of tape, so I couldn't finish anymore. The next thing I want to show you guys is what my back is going to look like. Right back there, and that's going to be adjacent to Smith Pipe and Steel. We're going to have a boneyard. Got to have a boneyard. And then we're going to have some, I guess you would call them commercial places. That road back there will be like an alley to get to those businesses. But the best thing I like is that guy right there. It's an IMEX product I bought. Represents a 7-Eleven. It's pretty detailed. It's a cast resin building, and 12 bucks. I guess you can't go wrong. Next thing I like to say is that I bought, oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. Let's see here. Excuse the camera. Anyhow, I keep forgetting which way to go to zoom in. That's another IMEX kit. It's also cast resin. Comes just the way you see it with the pumps, and there's a sign sitting on top of the roof. 10 bucks. Can't go wrong. Anyhow, next thing I like to show you guys is I now have a fascia, including my Datatrax programming apparatus, my program track, and we'll zoom around here a little bit more, and you can see that we are fascia all the way around. Okay, now we'll go back. The next thing I like to bring out is that all of my yard track is permanently down, and I have installed as many of the ground throws as I possibly could, with a couple of modified ones. If you can see that, I couldn't really get the ground throw right next to the turnout, so I had to put it on the outside and run a piece of piano wire between the ties to the turnout. I had to do that in a couple of various places. They worked good, and of course that's going to be like a no ballast zone or lightly ballasted or whatever. Anyhow, you guys remember that that building right there is actually a different building. I told you the building that was there needed some TLC, and so I decided to start to do TLC on that building. And I'll roam around here and we'll show you the building. If you guys remember, the long skinny building was the building that was originally planned for that spot. I decided to make it flex foam. These two buildings, actually, the square one and the long one, were buildings that I built about 20 years ago. What I really don't like doing is cutting doors out. And since I already had doors on that building, I decided I was going to join them in marriage and make them one building. The black mock-up will be the office, and then we're going to have a little guard shack, and then we're also going to have some parking back there for trailers or trucks or whatever. Anyhow, this is going to be sitting on the new section that I told you guys I was going to build, and one of my subscribers calls it my annex. But on that side of the road right there is I'm going to get some of the Cotto or whatever office buildings to represent downtown Phoenix. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys watching. Your subscriptions and comments are welcome. For now, till the next update, BNSF 6951.